Welcome to Potion Sword Run. In this episode, we're going to be taking a look at the ROG Xbox Ally X. What a name, right? But some of you have been watching my videos know that I've been looking forward to the next generation, handhelds and just, what Xbox is going to be doing. And I was very much looking forward to their standalone portable system, but they ended up canceling it. And sure, it makes sense now. I understand, because they're not necessarily a hardware maker. If we look at what they're doing now, they're pretty much a software company that puts their software everywhere. And that's kind of what they want to do. And they lose money when it comes to hardware. When they make Xboxes, they lose money. And so even though they're going to make an Xbox next generation, they're not banking on it like they have been, or like these people who make hardware do. So they started partnering with people who make hardware. They started putting their stuff on PC everywhere, obviously, but also on PlayStation, also on the Nintendo Switch, and now on portable systems. The ROG Ally X kind of blends all the worlds together for me. I mean, I get to put my Xbox games on this system. It has an Xbox button that's similar to the Xbox interface that we use now, and that's probably the best interface that I've seen so far, especially when it comes to PlayStation and the Switch. Oh my god, the Switch. It's like if you had a dentist's office or something. Switch, it don't even look like fun. Anyways, the Xbox button is something that, I really like. Not only that, but the ROG Xbox Ally X can play Game Pass on there. Okay. And I can actually play all my Xbox games on there with Play Anywhere. With the cloud service, it's just the save goes. So if I'm on the go, I have my Xbox games. If I'm here, if I want to play on my big screen, I have my Xbox games. I have a Mac, so I don't play on PC. And that is a kicker for me too. Because I have a Mac and I don't play on PC, I'm kind of locked out of Steam OS. Even though they do have some games for Mac, it's not the vast majority. So I never really got into that ecosystem. But now, with the ROG Ally X, I can put Steam OS on there as well. So not only can I play my Xbox games and Game Pass, but I can also play Windows PC games and Steam OS games. So I get the sales from from Steam OS, like all the indie games that people put up that never go anywhere else but stay on there. And there's a bunch of cool games. I also get games from Windows, which means I also get PlayStation 5 games that they put on PC. So the ROG Xbox Ally X plays Xbox games, plays Steam games, plays Windows games, and plays PlayStation 5 games. The only thing it doesn't play is Nintendo exclusives. But with $80 Mario Kart being the way it is, we're not missing much. So right now, it looks like it's called actually ROG Xbox Ally X. It looks like it's a front runner for me, because when I look to next gen, given that I've only bought in about 5 games from my PlayStation 5, maybe 3, I don't know. I think I just bought some demos or played some demos. And Xbox is my bread and butter, but they're kind of out of the hardware type of. They're out of the rat race, to say it. I had to look forward to what's gonna be next for me. I'm not gonna buy a PlayStation 6, especially with the games that they're putting out now. I get one a year if I'm lucky. Nah, and they're crazy thinking they're gonna release a PlayStation 6, in a couple of years. That's blows my mind. I'm not gonna jump into next gen, but I still want to be playing new games, And so it just looks like these handhelds are the way of the future, at least for me. Because when it comes to hardware, I'm tapped out. I looked at the Nintendo Switch 2, and even though it is better hardware than the Nintendo Switch 1, all it is just a little upgrade of the previous system. And Nintendo, that wasn't Nintendo. Nintendo used to be innovative, And now the only thing they're innovating is their prices. So I had to look for the future, and even though I know the ROG Xbox Ally X is going to be premium price, if I really think about it, and that's probably going to be like my last system, and given the technical barrier that we're reaching with the way the graphics are, and like how more graphically advanced we need our games. We have enough graphics for the small games and for the big games, and now they can even run portably. So I'm thinking that's it pretty much. And after that, I gotta get a new hobby. But collecting hardware is not gonna be it. It's gonna be up to the game makers to work with what they have. They know that a lot of people out there have all these different systems, and it's up to them to make them compatible with these systems. Even the small games. I mean, even if you have to go back and make games for small other systems. I'm just saying, like, there's systems out there that people have, and it's up to the game developers to reach them and to revive it. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I think the new market for next gen systems, like, this is gonna be it. You're gonna see maybe one more gen, but after that, they're gonna be like revisions. You know, they're gonna be like the PlayStation 6S, you know, the PlayStation 6, blah 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 blah. But I don't think it's ever gonna be like PlayStation 7, 8, and it's like there's no need unless we're gonna start doing like neural plants and stuff like that. Like if they're gonna start doing jumps in that direction, then yes, I understand. But when it comes to just putting stuff in your TV, I don't know. But anyways, I went on a tangent. The whole thing is about the freaking ROG Ally X and the games that you'll be playing. And as an Xbox fan, I'll be able, even though I do have a PlayStation, you know, I'll be able to play some PlayStation games that I want on there. There ain't much, but there is one. It's like some Midnight Drive game that's on there. I should have bought it. It was on sale. I forgot because I don't turn on my PlayStation enough. Yeah, and Xbox games and PC game and Steam games. The thing about Steam games is that they have a bunch of like nice little cozy games, like Metrovania type games. Even though I'm played out on those, but they have a bunch of cool indie games that just never make it across the pond, and I always miss out. And even that, like some first-person shooter games on there that never make it out. The only thing left to do is wait to see the price. And yeah, I know it's gonna be shocking, but I think it just might be the next big thing, at least in my life. Let me know what you guys think about the ROG Xbox Ally X, and if it's speaking to you, or if you guys are pretty much done with the whole hardware thing, because to me it kind of seems like I've had enough. But speaking of hardware, my Xbox Series X is overheating on certain games. It overheats on Expedition 33, Clair Obscur. I think I'm almost done with it, but I mean, like, in like my rooms, I live in California. It's sunny, yeah. My room though, it never gets above 70. You know, it's sometimes it does, like when it's a heat wave, but it's like a good 68 degrees, and my Xbox overheats on that, and it's out and ventilated, so I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not gonna go ahead and buy a new one, not right now at full price. They're crazy, locos, if they think I'm gonna buy a new one. So. Not all the games, just a couple of games did it. This Clair Obscur and also Star Wars Outlaws did it sometimes. I guess it's just if the game's not optimized, I think. Like it'll just starts overheating like a jet engine, and then sometimes it stops. And it sucks because right now I'm at the last level, I believe, and it keeps on stopping. So I gotta play like early in the morning when it's cold or late at night when it's cold. It is what it is. Hardware. See, that's why Microsoft isn't making no more shit. Anyways, I'm rambling now. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Remember, always be kind to yourself and enjoy your life. And I'll meet you right there. Peace.